Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I'm here with a project share. And I finally finished my very first junk journal, paper journal, um, and I wanted to share it with you. This was for a challenge in Shibling Vintage and Lace, and I really enjoyed making it. It took me a long time. I really did have a hard time. But I did finally put one together, and I do like how it came out, and I will be making more. Um, so this is the cover, and it just says My Life, and I'm going to do some journaling in it. And let's see, let me tell you, I used just paper for the cover. It's an old Bo Bunny paper, and that's the cover. And then I oops, sorry. I knew I was going to bang that. I put some vintage lace on the side. I used some metal corners. And then this is an old Webster's Pages fabric tag that I've had probably for like 10 years. And I'm finally putting some things like that to use now that I'm using more paper. Um, so let me oh, well, I guess I should tell you too. I started with a doily, and then I added another doily, and then this is one of my fabric clusters, and I used here's what I found. Oops, sorry. I'm just, when you go live, things happen, and I just have to answer this, but I really don't want to start over again because transitioning to this new way of making videos is just really, it's just really getting to be a hard thing to do. But anyways, this is a fabric cluster that I made, and I added this bling piece to it, and this little crocheted heart that I think Karen Billinger made for me. Here's one of my little clay flowers. And then I just, put that on top. And then when well, let me show you the back. There's the side. I didn't make the spine big enough, but that's okay. And here's the back. I left it plain. But I did put another piece of vintage lace on the side. And then it is kind of chunky. And then you open it up, and this is the inside page. I added a pocket with this trim here. And this is from one of Tracy's Fox digital kits. And it's like a little note card. And I just distressed it. I added a pocket with another vintage lace, and I added a piece of ephemera and you can journal on the back. I left it white. And then here's one of those Tim Holtz people. But I think I showed some of these pieces in another video, because I did add a lot of things to it that I had already made. Like this pocket here is an iCard that I made. Let me take those out. This is the next page. This is what I used. This piece of lace or trim is what I used for the spine to stitch down the, it's actually three signatures. And then here's an iCard that I made, and it's just like clusters. And then here's a envelope that I added a couple of things to. And then I added this image and some graphic 45 also. And then on the back, you can journal on that. You can do a lot of journaling in this book. And this page has a piece of vintage lace. And then on this side, there's a piece of lace here. And this is one of my envelope pockets that I made, and there's 2 journaling cards in there. And a lot of these were just made with scraps. And if you saw the videos when I showed these, separately, you know that they're mainly just scrap pieces. And then I did some stamping. I wanted a lot of paper that I could write on, so there's a couple of pages there with the stamping. And then this is just a vintage card, meditation, and that's just on a piece of book page. And then here's a tag I made. This tag I made doing another challenge. This was from Tracy Fox, where you had to collage a tag in, I think, I forget if it was within 2 minutes or something. And we really had fun doing that. A few of us did that. And then here's some more papers with some stamping on it that I did. I brought out all my old stamps. I haven't used those since, I haven't done paper in so long. And then there's more book pages, more stamping. Some of the stamping didn't actually come out all the way through, but that's okay. And then here's another pocket with another vintage lace. And then this somebody sent me, and I just distressed the edges, and I'll use that for journaling. I wish I could remember who sent it to me. But actually, you could send it in the mail if you want, put a stamp there. But I just love the flowers. And then on this side, here's another lace. And this is another, I'd made 2 tags. Maybe it was make 2 tags in 2 minutes. I forget. I think that's what it was. Yeah, it had to be 2. And then this is another iCard that I just put it on its side as like a tuck. But because it actually goes this way, but I think it looks just as good this way. So that way there, if I want to put more in there. Then here's some more stamping. This is a La Blanche stamp. And then here's, I don't know what you call these pages. And more book pages, and then more journaling. These are all journaling. I didn't stamp every one, but I did stamp every few. This is just a piece of card, what do you call it? Pattern paper. And this is an old Prima stamp. I love that. And there's the other side of that. And there's some more stamping. Here's the other sides of those. This is another La Blanche stamp. Love their stamps. Okay, here's another iCard. And I added a graphic 45 piece that I had left over. This says Dream. That's from Tim Holtz and one of his little paper clips. More lace, more lace on this side. This is one of those seed packets that Lorelle had sent me, and I altered this one on her live, just using different little pieces of mainly doilies. And then here's another book page. And I probably would have added more, but it wouldn't fit. And then this I left empty because either I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to just journal in here or do some, add something to it. But if I add anything to it, it's just going to be another piece of pattern paper. And I made into a pocket. I might even make that one into a pocket. I don't know. And then this, I think somebody sent me this envelope too, but it doesn't open. But I just thought that was cool. So I put that in there. And then more paper. Here's another piece that I had cut out. I'm not going to take it out because these little paper clips are hard to get on and off. So it's just a little, no, okay, I did it. It's just a little tag that I didn't actually do anything to it. And here's the back of it. It's like an old postcard. I didn't have to do anything, but I don't remember the line, the paper line that it came on. I've been trying to go through my old paper and decide what I will eventually use and what to let go. Yeah, that's not going to work with my fingers, so I'll leave that. And then this is another seed packet, but you can't, I just glued it all on because I ended up making a mistake, and I can't use the inside of it now, but that's okay. I made a cluster on it, so I'm happy with that. And then these are the last 2 pages, more lace. This is another one of those pockets using the envelopes, the legal envelopes. And just for now, I thought I had something in the pocket already, but I think I'm going to put that there. And I used some metal on this one and just layered it. And then here's another one of Tracy's cards, and made a belly band. This is graphic 45. This is all graphic 45 here. This is Tracy's though. This is from Ooh La La. And then this one here is graphic 45. And it went all the way in there. This is really turning out not that great. But you know what? It's I have to do it live on private and then make it public. So you're going to see it bloopers and all, and this is one of the bloopers. I guess I didn't glue that down very well. So I'll have to redo that. And then that just goes in that pocket, and then we're back to the beginning. So that's it. That's my very first junk journal, and it won't be my last. And if you'd like, leave me a comment, and all I ask is that you please be kind. And I'll be back with another project share. I did make a new doily album, and I used square doilies this time, and it was hard with the square doilies. So I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.